welcome to my channel. I got asked to do a bit of a video on what I would do to fix a blank page. So because I've done this up, this looks really blank. So in here, what I might do to rectify the situation is maybe tear some paper. This is what I would do anyway. I would rip my paper. I'll do it on the table because it's too hard doing it that way. Right. I would utilise whatever was lying around. I'm going to keep those numbers because they come in handy. I think that looks good too, so I'll keep that. So what I would do, firstly, is I would ink it. What did I do with my ink? I had it 2 minutes ago. Who has a desk like mine? A bit messy and untidy. Okay, at the moment, my favourite ink is Scattered Straws. I love it because I can do so much with it. It looks like most of the kits, and that's why I like it. Where is my sponge? It was here. Oh, here. It actually flicked off. So what I would do, I would use my ink closest to your whatever taste, you know, like you might want to go darker to make it more vintagey. I'm choosing to actually go, no, that needs to be ripped. Otherwise it's not going to work. So because it's all ripped, so I want to really age it because that looks really aged, that page. So I'd use my scraps, and I might even use a little bit of ledger. I just find keeping a scrap bucket handy is the way to go with how you decorate your pages. Because I find we all got different tastes. I don't normally really ink, but I'm going to for this because I want it sort of to flow on the page. I got a bit of ripped. I think I wanted that for something. Doesn't matter. So I'd use a bit of plain paper as well. And like I said, I would ink. So how I would fix it, this is what happens when you're not quite prepared. Okay, so we're going to fix this. So I would do that. I would use my ledger. And I would use that. I don't know, I just like the effect that this could give me. Oh, this torn. I like it, normally I like it more jaded, but anyway, more rough. So I would lay those down. And the reason why I'm using that is because I've got script there. And I quite like how that looks. Nah, my glue's not going to work. Don't you hate that? Look, honestly, when I do tutorial, my glues don't want to work. Look, really I could have used a glue stick, but I thought this would stick down quicker for me, and I won't take ages doing a video. Now, why I used that is because I feel it will really break my page up. Whoops. Oh, not having much luck. Yeah, I just play, you know, like I play my pages, lay them down, see how they look, or just do what I normally do, is put things down. And I might lay something else on top of it to bring it out and make it look that bit better. So I might go like that. And then I might because that's only oh well, it is, it's ledger paper too, but it's a different ledger to this one. So yeah, I would do something like this. Just laying paper. And then I would get I don't know now. I had my thoughts of what I was going to do, but my mind's gone blank. Oh, yeah, this is what I was going to do. I've got this tape. Look, any fabric will even do. Even a piece of lace, actually, for that matter, will do the job. There you go. Did I bring my scissors across? I bet you I didn't. 2 seconds. Oh, golly gosh. I feel really bad when I do this because I slow everything down for myself. So I would get that lace and just basically stick it over them. And this will add more interest to the page. So I've collaged it. And I want it to be there. Now, I can actually leave that and walk away from it, I'm guessing. But I like doing more to it. So what I would do, it's got this little envelope. Actually, got this one. I might use this one. And I would stick that down. Say there. So I've created a little envelope. Now, I want a bit of script on that. There's another thing I was asked to do, and I need to do that too. Now, anything with script will do the trick, but I want something a little bit different. I'll see if this is going to work, because not really dark ink. No, it's not very dark. I'll get something a little bit darker. And I would do that over the little envelope. And I'll show you how I did that in a minute. And then, just for interest, because it's one of the Tim Holtz one, I might use that there. And I did have the actual script stamp somewhere. But knowing me, I've lost it again. Yeah, this is the problem in my craft room. There's things are everywhere because I am actually sorting out the craft room. And things go walkabout. So I might just utilise that bit. It's got a bit of script there. So I've utilised that. And then I might just lightly on the edges of this, just go across. That's it. And I believe that broke that page. And again here, because I didn't like leaving this plain, again I broke the page. Sorry about that. I layered a bit of cheesecloth, a bit of lace, one of Tracy Fox's tags, and a bit of lace at the end. And that, to me, has broken that page. Now, another thing that we can do, like, say we want to do pockets. A lot of us do page swaps in groups, and we'd never know what to actually utilise for pockets. So what I tend to do, I'll use a journal page. A page. And what I might do to start my page off looking good, I might actually use, and I had it ready, depending on what I was going to put on, which it's not going to be that, I will use one of these. I always keep these handy. And I'll break the page from the start. So I will literally glue that down and make it part of my page. And I do this before I sew my signature in. I have it ready. Just get your punch down. Use your punch to make your lace at the end. Then if you don't want to do anything to that page, or you can actually make it bigger, and you've created a tuck. And then you can decorate. Like I embossed this, so I've got the lace. So again, I can put, I can break that page by putting a little envelope there. I can, I'm just giving you ideas of what I could do. Because I want to actually use that on that journal, but I haven't got the things I want ready to put in. But I like layers. So if I was doing this, I would be laying something down over it. I don't like that envelope. I'm going to use this one. So I might use that. Nope, it's not going to work. I might cut a bit of my lace. I don't want it all. I only want a bit. Because you've got to remember, you're going to put tags in it and everything. So you've got, oh, my brain's gone blank. So sorry. So what I would do is I would put that lace down. There's a bit of a tag, a rounded one, because I don't throw my scraps out. So I would lay that like that. That may be like that. And that just underneath it. And that would be my decorations. And then I would lay my journaling cards in, whatever it may be, in the pockets. I'm not going to complete it because I like completing my work. Like, I want to do more to the page, so it's pointless completing this. So I might do it on this small book that I'm playing with. I'm doing this. Oh, here you go. I did one, but what I didn't do is I didn't put anything down because it's just a short page. So what I'm going to do is get my layers and lay them on. I'm going to make sure. So what I would do, I would lay, this glue. Don't you hate that? As soon as you start filming, so I'm actually in a challenge, so I'm trying to complete my challenge at the same time. So what I would do is lay my lace and sort of, I would tuck that in there because I don't want to get rid of the frilly bits, but I do want to lay stuff down. So I put my lace over it. Tell you, this glue is so gluggy, I need to get some acetone into it. So I might do that. I might get that tag now because I really like it. And I actually ink the tags because I like them. And I'll actually, because when I print sometimes, I don't print them right. And what ends up happening is I get half a print. I was mucking around with the printer because it's new. So now what I need to do there is get a word. And I always have bin of words. So we'll just use this one. These are little ones from Tracy Fox. I really, really like these digits. So Love Junk Journals. She's got the words and tags. And they all go well together. So I might do that. Also, like, that's pretty blank. I could do something there to finish it off because I haven't finished it off. And it's basically, they wanted to know how to break that page. This again is one of Tracy's minis. It's from the mini kit. And I think it's really cute. And I was trying to think of ways to use it when I got the message about the blank page. So I thought, well, this is actually ideal for a blank page. Sometimes, look, even for me, I find it hard to break a page. But there is ways and means around it. And I don't try and stress it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I'm going to tuck that in like that. And what I'm going to do is modify it, get rid of that bottom bit. And I'm going to ink inside it. And I'll make sure that stays in. And I'll stamp that too. And then what I'm going to do, so I've stamped it, I've trimmed the bottom, I'm going to glue just that there down. I need to move it a bit. I don't want to hide that hand. So I could do that. And then what I could also do, brain freeze is terrible, I tell you. Like, honestly, I have a hard time thinking. But I love this kit of Tracy's. So I might put a stamp inside it. Again, this is from the miniature kits. And I absolutely love them. But it's utilising them and making sure I do is sometimes an issue. So I'm going to put that across like that. So you can see it's like having... Can't even find my bone folder. That's bad, isn't it? So then I want to find a word. I want something nice. There's lots here. And it's just finding the right one. See, I'm not the sort of person that has things always ready when I do because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. That's the problem. So I just try and find things as I need them. Okay, I like that. Always be true to yourself. This is a Tracy Fox's one. Since it's one of her challenges I'm doing, this might be ideal. So I'll put the word down. I hate this with the glue. But anyway, I hope you could see what I was doing, because it's really hard when I can't see what I'm doing. Look, I can't view the camera. So that, I broke that page. Well, I'm hoping it looks like it's broken. I might actually put a little bit of lace there. Might pick that. Look, I cut into laces. I don't worry about, look, I don't need a lot for this to make it look pretty, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to glue down again, just there, because that's where I want it. And I'm not getting much glue, so it's not going to be soggy. So once I fold the book, that will actually stay down. And I think that looks cute. So just ink that a bit more. On me and inking, look, sometimes I reckon pages look good without inking. Other times I think they need more. But I think that's quite cute. So that's using Tracy Fox's little minis. I'm trying to complete these booklets, and look, I've had a lot of fun. I've got 4 to complete, so I've still got to do something with that, but basically I'm just working with it. Like, I'm not rushing. As we've got plenty of time, I need to still do something there. I've got to hang some dangles. See here, now this is another thing. When you've got a page like that, it can be sometimes truly painful. And what might look good, I don't think that looks good for now. That's Tracy's too, and I love it. And I do utilize that a lot, but I actually need more of, dark paper. So what I would do, I would make my own envelope. Let me think. So I want to do it. Say to there. That might be too big for what I want it for. Maybe there. So what I do is just cross it over. It's real rough and ready. I don't, because it's junk journaling and I'm playing, so I don't need anything big, you know what I mean? No, too big, too big, too big. Yeah, I just, because I'm not going to do much to that page, so I'm just trying to think of ways of fixing my problem. But I don't think this is going to work because I just want to snip those corners. I don't like corners hanging. So that's my raggedy little envelope. Now I want to ink it. Like I said, I'm keeping this rough and ready because it's just an envelope. And I will seal it down. So all I did is basically used my corner punch to round it. And then, yep, I'm going to put it down. Notice the glue's flowing for some reason. So I'm not finished with that. So what I'm going to do next is I know I got some pieces. I know I've got some pieces to put on it. I knew that'd come in handy. That's why I don't throw my scraps, because scraps are your best friend. They're so handy for everything. Look, I don't throw nothing out. Look better there? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, your scraps are what keeps you going in your projects. So I keep parts of digital kits. I keep all sorts of things. Now, I might give that that round stamp there. And lightly, I want to script lightly around the page. You know, I did have my script stamp. So now we want a little letter. So what I would do, no, I thought I had more scraps. Oops. Oh dear. Sometimes it's hard getting old. So I would just get this piece of scrap paper. And I'd ink it well. Oh, there's my Christmas stamp. It's right in front of me. I should wear my glasses, but there it is. So what I would, pardon me. So what I would do, I would script both sides. And there's your letter. And then I would fold it. to fit in your envelope. So you've just created a little piece of ephemera that was sitting in your stash. Now, I know stamps are copyrighted and that, but we're allowed to use them. I read something this morning, but I didn't take too much notice of it. Sorry, but sometimes I know things are copyrighted, but I know we can use them for our junking. So that's my little envelope, but I reckon it needed something there, and I didn't know what to do. I don't want to put a word because we've already done that. No. Can you do the thinking for me? Oh, that might look bad. These are Tracy's too. It's amazing what you can actually utilise in your scrapping. I'm just going to actually put that down there. Like I said, I don't think about it a lot. I just lay things, you know, and just see if they're going to work. Sometimes they work, other times they don't. So I'm just going to lie that across there. And I believe that page is complete now, because I don't want to be doing heaps of work to it. But I use my layers, lace, whatever fabrics I've got. See the beautiful detail on my pages. That's from using Jars Technique, from Mirage. Jars from Medieval, her name is Jars, sorry, from Medieval Mirage. She's got beautiful digikits. But yeah, this is my little book. This is a flip up. That was easy to do. Again, you just use your long strip of pages. You just do a fold and you've got a tuck. I still need to decorate that. But I don't know what to put there, so I ain't going to do nothing at this stage. But like I said, using your scraps and whatever else you've got. Oh, this is Mrs. Cogs. I remember now, that's the shoes from the shoes kit. Again, we did that together. But basically, I just lay stuff down, and if it looks good, it suits me. Look, that suits me fine. Bit of music paper. Again, look at Jars. Look, honestly, I had that much paper done. It wasn't funny. I don't even know where I got these from. It might have been gifted to me. Here I used a technique I watched to YouTube from Nick the Booksmith. So that if you're want to writing and it's all bumpy, and it is bumpy on the back here, so you can actually, I'll get a page where you can write in. I'm trying to leave pages where to write in, but sometimes get carried away. But if you want to say, right, oh, we've got to find a page, don't we? Here's some. So if we want to write in that, we can.